dying, failing industry. It's not really worth being in this line of work for a whole career if you
Now,
think
like
about
he says, trucking is a dying, failing industry because of men who refuse to come together. Pride comes before the fall, and never before have I seen more people fight than a group of owner-operators. When you unionize, you come together under a contract, and you're protected by that contract, and you are sealed in brotherhood by that contract. International Brotherhood of Teamsters. I mean, tell me I'm wrong, you guys. How often do you see in these comment sections a lot of truck drivers' YouTube videos are filled with individuals that are failed truck drivers or stuck at a company they don't really want to be at? Maybe they really wanted to go to UPS or ABF or one of these other union companies, but union companies are comprised of some of the most skilled laborers that you will ever meet. I've come across some outstanding guys at Fontana that know how to move freight, who deliver on time, and can make things happen that other guys wouldn't be able to make happen. How often do you see LTLs pulling over in weather? We chain up and we keep going. I hear oftentimes, I was talking to this guy some time ago. He says, it starts snowing, you pull over. Well, freight needs to get where it needs to go. People need their things. Yes, no load is worth your life. But when you have the experience and you have the knowledge, you're able to take into account the weather, where you're going, and decide for yourself if you can make that happen or not. What time of day, right? Throw the chains, keep going. We are paid more because of our training. We're paid more because of our experience. We're paid more because we're not just truck drivers. Big shout out to my buddy Freddie in Sacramento. He calls us transportation engineers. I really like that. After having come on board with ABF and chaining up for the first time, going over Donner Pass, that was the first time I chained up, was going over Donner Pass. I saw how these mega carriers are paying their drivers a shit wage. Sure, yeah, you can pull over and go home anytime you want, so we don't have to pay you. They don't care if the freight gets there or not. They just care that they make money on the delivery. Doesn't matter if it gets delayed a day or two. They don't want to invest in really training you, right, to be able to really call some serious shots, right? Chain up, keep going. They act like they care about you. They don't. With those companies, mega carriers, if your wheels ain't rolling, you're not making money. Like you hear Augustine talk about here, right? Not getting paid for being in the shop. Well, we do. UPS drivers do. Cisco drivers do. US Foods drivers do. Kroger drivers, right? These are all union companies. The Marathon Oil guys, they do. Why are these non-union companies not paying you when your wheels aren't rolling? Well, shout out to Werner. At least, your wheels aren't rolling. You're going to make a couple $100. That's cool. But then what about the benefits, And I'm not here trying to make you feel bad. I'm just giving you the truth. I said ever since I started this channel almost 4 years ago that I was always going to deliver you guys the truth. I mean, look at now I have a house. No, I didn't have a house when I started this. When I started my YouTube channel, I was in an apartment in Southgate, California, down the hill. At least you guys have been able to see here in my channel how much I've changed over time as a man. And it's been an awesome journey thus far. And all the videos that I've watched in my past history, some of my opinions have changed, especially when it's come to truck driving, but for the most part, I have been consistent and I have only grown